Hey y'all. So, um, hey y'all. So I just got. So I want to kind of thank you everyone for your thoughts, your prayers, your warm, the comments you all been putting on the video. I've been in tears literally since Wednesday. But I do appreciate you all for everything you've been putting in the comments. Those who have my telephone number that have been texting me and calling me, the messages I've gotten on Facebook, the comments I've gotten on Facebook. I just want to thank you all so much. So, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. When I tell you I don't want to stay at my house by myself. Hold on. I don't want to stay at my house alone. I haven't stayed there since Wednesday, if I'm being completely honest. I grabbed whatever clothes I could. Wednesday, I was only supposed to stay. Well, I was gonna stay until I feel like going back home, but I really only got one pair of clothes, some jeans, a t-shirt, and then yesterday I went to the emergency room with my mom. She's doing okay, by the way. She's doing a lot better. And so, um, got a little toe up. I went to the emergency room with my mom, and then I was supposed to go home and get some more clothes, but I didn't. So what I have on today is basically what I wore over there Wednesday, and last night I just washed whatever bra panties, whatever I had, I just washed it because I hadn't wore this to work. Um, I could say for the most part, this has been extremely hard. Um, I got Bella December 4th of 2013. A friend of mine named Anthony, he made a post on Facebook. Thank you, I did. I love that dog so much. And trigger warning, I'm probably gonna cry on this video. But he made a post on Facebook asking if anyone would like a dog. I said I would. I asked what kind of dog she was. He said a tall Yorkie. And the funny thing is, I still have the message on Facebook. I look a mess. I have not combed his hair. I don't care. So, um, he said a tall Yorkie. I said how much. He said free. I went and picked her up December 4th. Came home and gave her a bath. And she had motion sickness. She got car sick. I remember driving down to leave his house, and I looked over, and she doing like this. And I called him. I said, "Oh my God, she's throwing up." He was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, she is car sick. That's why I have that." He gave me a sheet and some little toys. He was like, "That's why." It was some stuffed animals. He was like, "That's why I gave you the sheet because she gets sick in a car." So with that being said, I had went to J.C. Penney. Benjamin Davis. Thank you, because I look so up. I feel like I look so up. I went to J.C. Penney and had got a lot of dog stuff before I went and picked her up, like a couple of days before that. And I came home, gave her a bath. She was wet. She wouldn't let me dry her off. And just kind of going down memory lane, looking in the pictures in my phone, because back then I had an Android, so everything backs up to Google Drive. And I went all the way back in my pictures to the first day I got her. And then after I took a picture of her wet like that. And I mean, my mom came in. She was like, "What kind of dog is that?" Because she is a tall Yorkie. Like her legs were very long. And so then I got to remember, speaking of past tense, because she's no longer with us. But what I did yesterday, I ended up having to leave work early because my mom needs to go to the emergency room. So while I'm driving home, I just had a conversation with her. I was like, Bella, I miss you so much. I wasn't ready to see you go. I saw a video somewhere where they said you should talk to your pet. So that's kind of what I did. Yesterday I cried a lot doing it. So I have a Ring doorbell camera, and it caught the footage of me leaving that morning to take her to the vet. Her body was almost lifeless. She was like a stuffed animal with no fur, just draped over. And I don't know what made me watch that video, but I did because I wanted to see how I was in that moment, and it broke my freaking heart. I was on the phone with my mama, and it's 20 seconds. It's just a 20-second clip that the doorbell called. That was long as I was standing there locking the door. And I was like, Mama, Mama, Bella. I'm like, Bella, Bella, Bella. And she's just lifeless, almost lifeless there. And I remember this part, but it caught it on the still caught because it was an angle that it still catches it. And when I was going down the stairs, I heard her say, "Oh," and then I said, "Oh no, Bella, no!" I don't know what made me watch the video, but I did. I ended up downloading the video to my phone, and I watched it about 2 or 3 times. Just in that moment, how I reacted, and honestly, that moment when she was, what I'm saying, her body, her organs were failing, I was about to get a dog CPR. Like, I was in panic mode. I wanted to save her life the best way I could. Little did I know, I guess throughout the night, her organs had started shutting down, which is why later on that day, that morning, I saw she had peed in my bed. And kind of since that day, I was doing my research of things that happened. So that would be why she started boo-booing. When I had her in my arms, everything was just shutting down. So, yeah, I've had Bella since December 2013. When I say it was nothing that I wouldn't do for that dog, she wouldn't let me brush her teeth. So I would say I got her in 2013. About 2021, I ended up getting her teeth pulled because her breath smelled like tuna fish. She would not let me brush her teeth. The only time she would get her teeth brushed when she went to the groomers. I got her teeth pulled. That was about $600, not about 600. I didn't care. I got her groomed. I bought her little outfits. She had the best food. I got her Caesar and whatever Bella wanted, she got. So at one point, I was making her food. Like, I've always wanted a dog, and the fact that earlier that year, I said I wanted a dog, and then to see that post on Facebook, that was nothing but God giving me Bella. Bella came into my life. I told y'all I had just got fired from this job, and me having her was therapeutic. Like, I had something to look forward to. I mean, I was looking for a job, but I had Bella. She was there when I was upset about losing my job, and we would go on walks together. We would lay in the bed and watch TV. Like, she was a very spoiled dog, and for the longest time, I always said I wasn't gonna never be one of them owners that put the dog in the bed with them. But my mama said she jumped up there, and I wish I would have saw it. She jumped in my bed for the first time. My mom was like, Bella jumped in your bed, and I was like, what? Because I was still living with my mom when I got Bella. So I moved back to my mom's house in 2012. So I was there a whole year before I got Bella. And I didn't leave until 2020. So that was Bella's primary residence for a majority of her life. So my mama had the nice big backyard she could run in. She had free range around the whole house. Like when I got her, she was potty trained, but the next week she went into heat. I was just like, ew, it's blood. I didn't know how to take that, but I soon got her some doggy diapers. And when I was going through my Google Drive, I found a video where we were going to the store, and I'm gonna compile a video. And I said, I gotta leave, Papa. She had on her little pamper, her little diaper, and she walked away and got in her bed. My closet used to be like her safe space. I had got a crate. Even though she was tall, she would go in that crate and lay in there and lay in there. And if she didn't want somebody to touch her, because she was still kind of scared of me for a while, she would go in there, her little honeycomb hideout, and hide in the little bed. So me like looking at older pictures from when I first got her, and that's kind of been my coping mechanism because y'all know the longest that I've had Bella, she has either made an appearance in a video, y'all heard her barking in the background. Like she was the best dog ever. And just over the past 2 days, I've cried my eyes out. My friend Jamise got me some roses and a green vase. I came back to work and that was on my desk when I came in, so I was bawling then. I was bawling my eyes out. Her mama Joanne. She was like, my mama told me you was gonna cry when I gave you this, so I would start crying about that. Shout out to my friend Jennifer Journey, my goddaughter. Her mama gave me one little rose in honor of Bella. I had several pictures of Bella at work, so they're on my desk. And so yeah, today I cried so much, like any and everything I could just. I didn't hold it in. I just cried. So from just videos I've watched and having conversations with friends and family, they say the way I'm dealing with this is normal and there's nothing wrong with it. And I gotta make a little correction on what I told you all. So I was so out of it that day when we were on the way to the animal hospital, and I guess she was still faintly breathing when I gave them to her, gave her to them. And my mom was like, they wouldn't have did CPR. She had already been dead for a long time. Because it took us 20 minutes to get there, and it felt like an eternity. So she was already still alive when I got there, but barely breathing from what my mom told me. Because mind you, when I gave them Bella, I just fell out on the floor at the door. So she was saying we can try CPR, but she would suffer a lot, so I wouldn't recommend it. And so that was like a little clarification I wanted to make. So yeah, so I opted to get her cremated, and she got delivered today to my mom's house because you had to sign for it, and I was tracking the package like stalking the UPS website because they have it on there now where you can get like a live of the driver and the neighborhoods he's going to. So I'm thankful my mom was at home because they would have not left her unless I said they can leave her. So it's like a 5-pound box. What I ended up finding out also is I picked the box. Well, she's in a 5-pound box. I'm not sure what they have in there. I'm pretty sure it's probably expressive condolences and things like that. I'm gonna record it just so I have it for my memory. But when she got delivered today, my mom had to sign for her, and she was like, "Where do you want me to? Do you want me to open it?" And I said, "No, we can open it together." I said, "How about you go put her in my room?" Because I told y'all I'm moving over there. So she went to put her in my room. And I, cause my mom have a camera too, and I caught the man at the door when she was signing for the box, and he had the box in his hand. And I told my mom, I was like, I cannot believe that Bella's in that box. Like, I can't believe she in that box. My mama said it was kind of hard for her too. So, my mom, I'm headed to my house to get some more clothes because I don't want to stay there by myself. And I'm sure this is normal how I'm feeling, but I cannot stay there right now because, again, the only times I think one New Year's Eve or something, or it was a holiday, and I knew I was really, really tired. I put her in the Penn Hotel. So it has not. And then when I went on my cruises, out of town with my friends, that was really like the only time that I have not been with my dog. So I honestly cannot be over there by myself. So I need to go home, load the dishwasher. It's a mess in there, and just get some clothes and go back to my mama's house because I honestly don't want to be over there by myself. And I'm sure, like I say, I've always had Bella there. And if I wake up in the middle of the night and she not there, I remember one time I had a nightmare and I screamed for her, and she was in my office because she had free range around the whole house. Like, she would basically be anywhere. Like, I'd be, Bella, where you at? She'd be anywhere, in the kitchen, the dining room. And so I remember I screamed for her, and I went and got her and put her in my bed. And I had started doing this thing probably a little, I don't know how long ago, where I would rub my nose on her nose. And that day when I went walking, that night before I went walking with my friend, I did that. And I think I did it when I came back. This is very hard for me. Bill, that was my baby. I'm sorry, I had got a call and I couldn't answer at the moment. I think that was Jamel. Jamel, if that was you, I'm gonna call you back. You might have saw me on live because I don't know that many people, nobody with a Houston number. So I want to say that was you. So I'm definitely gonna call you back. I think that was Jamel calling me. I got this friend from high school, and he had been following me forever. So he reached out to me the day Bella died, because he came in town and he told me he was gonna take her to his vet. When I told him, I told you all she had this skin stuff going on. He was gonna take her to his vet, and he told me he felt so bad about not being able to take her. And I was like, don't feel bad, because I pretty wanted to take her to try to see what was going on with her. And I keep saying maybe I could have saved her. And my mom was like, you couldn't have did that because she was just older. It was just her time. And I beat myself up so bad about that yesterday. I'm like, maybe I could have saved her. Maybe. But every time I took her for her yearly exams and they did all her blood work, they said she was fine. So I don't know why I say. And I'm trying not to beat myself up about this whole thing. I'm trying my hardest. I just want my dog back. So I'm trying my hardest not to beat myself up. But yeah, I'm not certain as to when I will stay in my house by myself, but I'm not looking forward to it. So I'm gonna go in there and load the dishwasher. I've had the air conditioner on for 2 days. Go in there and load the dishwasher, make my bed, get some clothes, and that's basically that. But that's kind of how I've been dealing with it. A lot of crying. Um, y'all add me on Facebook, Nicole Moore. My picture I got on this little beret, this little tan, cream beret. Add me on Facebook. I add y'all back. I've posted so many pictures of Bella on there, and I would like for y'all to see them. And so I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying my hardest not to beat myself up because I know it wasn't my fault. Bella was probably about 16. And I've been watching a lot of videos. And they said, dogs know their time is coming. And they say, and this goes for people too, that, and I kind of touched on this on my other video, that they get this burst of energy. So, that's how I've been coping with it, basically. A lot of crying. Baby, I'm looking like it's the night. I just been doing a lot of crying. I really don't have an appetite today. Did I eat anything? No. I did go down to a little convenience store at my job, and I got some of these licorice that I ate a couple of pieces of that today. I don't really have an appetite, but that's kind of how I've been coping. I miss my little fur baby. The weather is amazing today. She would have loved to be outside at the park. I watched a lot of videos of people. Believe it or not, I can kind of see without my glasses. My eyes are burning. I've watched a lot of videos just about people coping with the loss of their dog, and I appreciate all the comments you all have done on my videos. I've read them and they had me in tears. And one of you all left the longest comment. I'm gonna have to screenshot that and save it to the notes in my phone. It was absolutely beautiful. Everything you all said to me. And also, a lot of you all said you've lost your dog. I'm very sorry to hear that as well. Just the way I've been coping with it is just looking at pictures, crying. And I don't know how. I was like, Lord, just please. I remember thinking this earlier this year, because around last year I was like, I don't want nothing to happen to my dog. And I was like, Lord, please let Bella hang around at least till I get to my mama's house. I think I kind of knew she probably was going to pass away. I just didn't know when. And every day my mama used to be like, I hope that you didn't call me one day and said Bella had died. I'm thankful I was able to see her take her last breaths. Like, I'm thankful I didn't have to come home and find her already deceased. I think that really would have messed me up really bad. So I'm thankful I didn't have to come home finding her like that. It's definitely It's something I'm gonna have to deal with over time, but a lot of crying, a lot of looking at pictures. I cried this morning because my mama, I told you I'm staying at her house until further notice. I gotta be out of my apartment by May 21st anyway, so it's not like I got that much longer over there. But I will eventually stay in my house. I just don't know when. And so, um, that's how I've been coping with it. Just looking at pictures and going back down the Marine Lane. That's all I've been doing. That's all I can do. And stop trying to beat myself up because it's not my fault. But yeah, the video said dogs, they pick their owners. I'm very thankful that Anthony gave her to me. I didn't have to pay for her. She was the sweetest dog ever. She only barked when she wanted a treat and wanted to go outside. But yeah, that's basically how I've been coping. Just taking it one day at a time. Keeping several boxes of tissues and Kleenex everywhere. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to give y'all a update because before I go return stuff in this UPS store, I want to at least make sure my face don't have no you can tell I've been crying. Maybe I need to do something to my hair. But I just wanted to give you all an update. It's extremely hard. Extremely hard. But I'm going to take it one day at a time and know that everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. That's the best way for me to look at it. Everything will be all right. So I appreciate all your kind words, thoughts. Yeah, my fur baby gone. She has crossed the puppy rainbow. And I will continue having little conversations with her. I saw a video where they said it's okay to do that. And that's what I've been doing. So again, thank you all for supporting and praying for me. I know so many of you all adore Bella. If you're just tuning in, I just had a little cry fest. But I basically just been expressing to you all how I've been coping with the loss of Bella. So the video will remain on my channel, so you can go back and play it if you want to. And again, I'm just gonna take it one day at a time, and baby, I need to do something to myself because I'm looking like a girl. But you know what? It's grieving, baby. At least I'm still cute. At least I'm still cute. So I want to always end every video on this note. If nobody told you today, I love you. I appreciate you. You are amazing. Thank y'all for just continued prayers as I grieve the loss of my baby. Baby. Puppa head. I called her Puppa. I called her Puppa head. Baby. Senorita. She had all kind of names. Senorita Puppa. So yeah. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.